Do you believe?
I said, I've been stopping streaks. You trying to get your second Windex. If I extend my trigger finger, you gonna meet your index. You work out, big flex. I caught in that mid-rep. Pull the P90X. It ain't part of your gym set. Get bitch. What?
I ain't seen that nigga since I was 12 years old, and I ain't shedding any more tears. So y'all gonna stop coming at me for a nigga that I ain't seen in over 24 years. I ain't never been in jail with the nigga, and if he did that, I ain't tell with the nigga. But none of that matter, cause foul! Now I gotta share cell with the nigga.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
They push it for you to have some of those real big battles. You know what I'm saying? Those big matchups. You know, Big T is a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Mac Myron's a killer. Mac Myron is somebody who people don't even want to see. The average person in my shoes wouldn't take that battle on a stage like RBE. They would do it in a tournament setting or some shit where they were forced to, but they wouldn't give a killer like that some shine and take the chance of I do that though. Like if people don't even appreciate that shit. But you know what? It ain't their fault, man. It's just in anything, but especially in battle rap, we see it time and time again. Fans get sick of you, man. It don't matter if you winning, bro. At some point, they just like, all right, we seen this movie enough. I'm sick. Kill him. Get him. Somebody get him the fuck out of here, man. Give him a loss, right? And that's all that's happening. But
that's one of the reasons why we didn't go straight into Max Out 3. That's one of the reasons, because it's just like, you know, it's great of a moment it is for the culture, as impactful as it is, as much as we can give people a great battle, scaling back slightly to just a smaller crowd, a semi-smaller room, you know, get off of that series for a second, come back to a previous series that we have, gives the fans a different look on things. You know what I mean? Like because they get tired of shit fast, even if it's fucking quality work, they still get tired of it. You know, it don't make no sense to me. But that's just how the world.
They're not happy with their life, man. They're not happy with their life. It needs something to complain about. Like, if you say like, let's just say if they was to say like, well, damn, it seems like Ill Will and Big K is on every card RBE has. Right? What does Ill Will and Big K have in common? They be kicking ass a lot. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know. So I don't even, you know, it's whatever.
After Matt, we did the Clone. That's another guy that is punching
a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Save
a lot
the
of
show.
The
show must go on.
Absolutely.
The show must go on.
On a week notice at that. On a week notice at that. You had obviously X Factor. That's a return after 2 years. A legend. You see the love that he started his first round. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
Legend. Like you know, like that's all the other shit. Like however people feel about him now or whatever the shit I may say and joking around. X Factor, a legend. Like. If he never raps again, he's a legend. He was one of the first. So like, hey,
that's one of the reasons I was real hyped to get him to debut on RBE, because I want.
That's what y'all do.
Yeah, it's part of RBE's legacy. When we're done, we could look back and say, look at the people that have come through this platform. You know what I'm saying? The resume of RBE is ridiculous. It's stellar. You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. But
and also, like, I don't know, like, I know we had this conversation on the phone. I don't remember, but like y'all known for bringing back somebody that we haven't seen in a minute. Like, it's almost like at least one person on every card y'all throw, it's gonna be one name where it's like, oh damn, I ain't seen. Even if it's only a couple years or something, like, it don't have to be somebody we haven't seen in 10 years. But y'all are known to go put those names that maybe other people have forgot about, or because, you know, out of sight, out of mind type thing, and that's dope in itself, bro, because it creates opportunity for people that may feel like, damn, I ain't got it, or it's slipping by me and shit. And then somebody like you come and tap them like, yo, come on, like, that's fire. That's that's motivational for somebody, bro. Definitely.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So, and then, you know, obviously, like I just said, we did the X Factor joint, but with fans still saying we want to see K, and, you know, we ready to see him versus. Do you feel like you a ducked person? And if so, why the fuck are you so ducked? Now, behind the scenes, me, you know about a couple matchups that you know, fell in, fell out, people not stepping up to the plate or for whatever reasons. But why would you say that certain people, other than like before we even get to Clips, because you know we know that he's a Hall of Famer, but outside of somebody like Clips saying, "Give me this battle," yeah, K, me and K. Why are some of these other people ducking you?
I don't feel like, oh, people like, oh, they get the call for Big K and they're like, oh no, hell no, I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that. You know, maybe some people is like that. I've had that happen with one battle where I was like, well, that's weird, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm one of those, what do they call that shit? Like high risk, low reward, something like that. You know, maybe something like that. People feel like that because it's like, it's a good chance you're going to die. Like, you know, it's a good chance you might not just lose. Like I'm gonna put something on you. That's what I think people really fear about me. It ain't so much that, oh man, he's interest lyricism, oh he's this and that, all that old dweeb ass shit. I'm gonna put something on you. When you leave out of there, they're gonna look at you different. I don't care who you are or whatever the fuck. If I decide to turn that shit on you, I can make from that day when the battle's over, everybody that knows about that battle is going to look at you a certain way. And the only reason why I know how to do it is because motherfuckers done this shit to me before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I think it ain't too many battlers that can lose or have a public perception like, yo, he got bodied or he lost this battle and bounce back. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I don't feel like I've been killed or nothing like that. But there's been battles where people feel like, no, he clearly got you 2-1 or he got you in this. Some people can't even come back from those, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I know how to put shit on people and it stick, bro. I can name a lot of battlers I did it to.
I think you did it. I think you did it with math at a point where that topic was so heavily discussed, and the way you approached that third round, I think that was left in people's minds. I feel like you tried to stand, even though it was comedic, you try to leave it on Big T a little bit in I think your third round. You came.
The man ain't got out the gym since. Shout out to Big T. He been fucking snapping too, but he ain't got out the gym since I did that shit.
You taking credit for him being in the gym?
He looking skinnier than me, man. The man is out here snapping. He got me looking at myself crazy, man. So I mean, hey.
You try to take Oh shit! So that third round it seemed almost comparable to the way you delivered that real haymaker lead up in the boom battle.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So there are battles where I could see that, where, you know, people could leave after that and still look at somebody a certain way from something that they got from you. Now, you definitely do. And if that's the reason why people is ducking you, then that's whack, because it's supposed to be competition. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see how it could be a high risk, low reward, because Big K is a Hall of Famer. Like, how the fuck there's no reward from killing Big? If you get in there, you 30 Big K, you could walk around with your chest out.
Right.
In my opinion.
Because people don't do it. Because people don't do it. That's why, that's what I think. But also, as much as people don't want to battle me, a lot of people do want to battle me, because in their eyes, I represent all of that shit that they want to talk about. So it's like, as long as I know how to do what I do, I'm gonna always be in high demand, because I mean, just as bad as motherfuckers want the good guy, they want the villain too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to play the heel. Not everybody can be the heel, and it's very hard to be the heel but still be liked. Anybody could be disliked, right? But once you get disliked, people just like, man, fuck him. We don't even want to see him no more. It's very rare that you would see somebody who, if you didn't know shit about battle rap, by public perception, you might think like, oh man, this kid sucks. This kid must suck. They don't like him. All right. You would think that until you see how they. I'm pretty
sure that almost everybody you got blocked still watches your battles.
You see what I'm saying? You might would think that until you come to the event and see how they ball up like little girls when the dog put his arm around them and shit. Come here, Squirt. You know, I know you want a picture. I see you over there.
You sound like you're talking about a real scenario. So maybe we'll leave that.
Couple scenarios, man. You know how I do, man. But yeah, man, they love me. They hate to events
and running up on people and checking people. Come on,
a lot of times, man. They hate to love me, man, but they love to hate me, man. You know.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.